Okay guys, so here is the third video of the night. The first one was a competition between the Go Bow and the Go Weebo attack, or Go Bowie attack. Second one was a video on a dragon attack, which is really cool for the drag um, event that is coming up. And this one is basically just my two attacks, and I'm going to try and 3-star these two top bases. RT has his attacks left too, so if we catch him try and 3-star these, we will kick him out of clan. No, I'm just kidding. We will not. We will record his attacks, and I'll show you what he's made of too. That'll be cool. And so here we go. Let's scout out this first base. Hit a little scout. So Hidito did try and attack this base, but he only got 1 star. He got 85% though, which was pretty cool. This is a base that is actually a little bit tricky to get to that town hall. With some troop combos, it's easier than with others. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for Hidito. I will press replay and fast forward on this a second so that we can see kind of what played out for him. So Hidito is the Queen Walk Master. He always does a Queen Walk. He always does it really good. With this case, he actually went with the Kill Squad instead of the Queen Walk, and then he went with the Lava Loon to finish it out. But his queen all of a sudden got locked onto by an expo there. He let his balloons and lava down a little bit too late, so his queen goes down there before his balloons and lava come in. He freezes just the eagle. That's not cool to just freeze the eagle. You want to try and get more with a freeze than that. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for him. His balloons come around. He got a good percentage, and that lava stayed awake for quite a while, but eventually died off. And then there's all those big important weapons just waiting for those pups to come in. So he didn't funnel his troops to the middle good enough, unfortunately, and everything that counts is still alive there defending. So that's how that goes. So let's try not to do that. But sometimes, man, if you don't plan it out just perfectly, it is very hard to do. So I have got a lava loon as well. I've only got 2 lava, and I've got some minions to clean up after him, and I'm just going to try and funnel the balloons into the center here the best I can, and then try and get a few minions to drop in there as well. If I can get the balloons in here first and then have a few minion come and clean up afterwards, that would be really cool. So here's the plan. Follow with me here. Check it out. Loons are really cool because they're a pathfinding troop, so you can determine exactly where they're going to go if you drop them right. So here we go. This is going to be a fun one. I'm curious to see how this goes. I'm going to start off the attack. Now, the Clan War Castle troops, I'm going to leave them alone for a little bit, okay? Okay, here we go. So I'm going to start off by dropping a haste around this wall right here. See where I'm tapping here, right by that Barb King. And then the loons are going to hit that first, and the lava actually, so I'll go haste here, and then I'll go haste right here, actually. And also right here. And then I'm going to drop a lava that will swim over here, fly over here. I don't know why I say swim all the time. But hopefully, this wizard tower will lock onto that lava, because I want to drop my loons and not have that wizard light up my group of loons. I'd rather have the wizard shoot at my lava, which if I drop it right on that corner, I think he might just get in the range of that wizard tower, and that'll help me out tremendously. So I'm going to drop 4 balloons, 1, 2, 3, 4, right here behind that lava. Those 4 balloons are going to work to that. First to that cannon, then to that mortar, and then because they have a wall to skip here, they're not going to go over to this wizard tower. They're going to go over to that air defense and take that out. So that lava might be popped by that time, but I'm guessing not. So its next target will probably be to fly over here actually, because that's the next closest. And then I'm actually going to drop, so I'm going to drop the 4 balloons. They're going to fly in here real quick like, take out that, and then I'm going to drop 2 more balloons right after that. And when this is taken out and this is taken out, they're actually going to come over here next and then to this wizard tower. So that's really good. I want to try and get those 6 balloons and those lava to take out all of these units and maybe even that tower. So then my next drop, and this is all going to happen really fast even though I'm explaining it kind of slow. Hang on. This is going to be a really cool attack if it works out right, or it could be the biggest epic fail of all time because I am Jody High Roller and that's how I roll sometimes. So the next hastes, one of them's going to go here and one of them is actually going to go, I think I'm going to put one of them right here too. So that's 3 haste down, but it's going to work out for me, I think, in the end. So then I'll drop 5 more balloons right here to go to that cannon first. They're going to work over here. I'm going to drop a lava right here in this haste over here, along with 4 balloons following it. So that is 5, 6, plus 4 here, that's 10. And then plus 5 here, that's 15. So I have 15 balloons used, and then I'm going to drop the rest of my balloons kind of scattered around here. But here's the deal, guys. I am going to drop the rest of my balloons, but I'm going to lay down a golem and my heroes. And so the golem is going to shield my heroes and the balloons from all of these weapons. That's my hope, but we'll see how it goes. Now, a golem is, you're getting rid of a lot of clan castle space by doing a golem. I had a hard time deciding between 6 more balloons or a golem, and I found out, or I came to the realization that I thought that it was probably going to be worth it to use that golem to shield and keep the balloons that I actually have alive. So I'm going to plan this out a little bit more, and then I'm going to go at it, and we'll see how it works. I'll probably drop a couple of haste in here too, and lastly, my warden is going to be placed on these heroes and these last balloons that are sprinkled in this area to work in. So the idea is that these 4 balloons dropped here will work in. These 4 balloons here will work in. These 2 balloons will work out a little bit following that lava, hopefully catching any mines and cleaning up any mines in that area. And then those pups will pop, and maybe a few of those pups will clean up this garbage over here because this archer tower will be taken out. And then there will be a few pups over here too once that lava pops, if it pops before it gets over here anyways. And then those 4 balloons that I put over here, or 5 balloons that I put over here, will hopefully take out that air defense and that expo, that sweeper. Man, they could take out a lot, and then I'll have that big group of balloons that I spread out here to come in here. And this is not a real hot spot because the single infernos and the eagle are pretty dead. So I'm just going to let my balloons float in here and kind of take their time. I might put two haste spells on them just to get them from one point to the next, but I don't need to use too many spells in here to get them going around too fast in the middle there, because that's actually kind of a safe zone with the single shot infernos. If these were multi-shot infernos, I'd be hasting like crazy in there to get those multi-shot infernos down, but the singles actually don't do that much damage to balloons. And also, I'm going to use my warden ability probably right away inside here as soon as I spread my loons behind that golem and behind that behind my heroes. Okay, guys, here is my troop composition, compilation, combo, whatever you want to call it. We are live here. Got the golem, check. We are short on spells. What's going on? Let's check that out. Cancel. Go back to my spells here and see why one of my haste isn't done. It could just be because I haven't... Oh, it's done now. Okay. So we got those 9. That's a lot of haste. Okay, so we're going to have a lot of haste left for that big group of balloons that pulls out of the middle. So hopefully the rest of the balloons that come out of the middle here... Let's got it one last time. Going into detail here. So that big group is going to come into the middle, and then when it's in the middle here, they're going to be taking their time, and I'm just going to heal them when they're in a big group. Anytime there's a big group, I'm going to heal them. Wherever they come out, then I'm going to boost them again on haste, and when they slow down, I'll heal them again, hopefully when they're away from a wizard tower. So lots to think about. So let's give this one more replay. We're going to go haste here. And we're going to go haste here. Now the haste stay along for a while, so we'll have our time. So we'll lay down those 2 haste, and then 1 haste down there. That's 3 haste. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 balloons, 1 lava. Actually, let's go 1 lava, 1, 2, 3, 4 balloons. And then we'll go 1 lava, 1, 2, 3, 4 balloons. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 balloons in that haste. Golem, heroes, 1, 2 balloons over here again. And see how it plays out. So here we go. Okay, I also got a freeze and a heal. I'm going to use those towards the end. It's not good to use your warden ability and your freeze at the same time because they're kind of both the same thing. So I'm going to use my warden ability at the very first, and then after my balloons make it out of the middle there, then I'll use my freeze on probably a combination of wizard tower or wherever there's a big group of balloons that I want to heal. So I'll use the freeze at the same time because that's a good idea. Okay, here we go. Game time. So place my haste spells down first. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll go lava, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lava, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll go clan castle. We'll go king, queen, warden. Spread a bunch of minions over here. Okay, so we're just going to drop the rest of our balloons over here. Those did pop. Now I'll use the warden ability before those things come down. The eagle strikes. So the eagle strike is worthless. Now we're going to get these balloons in here real fast. Get those minions, some minions in there to take out that eagle too. We're going to speed up these balloons in the middle here. So you can see, oh shoot, this is not good that Inferno stayed alive. So this is going to be a 1-star because of the fact that shoot. I can't believe that. Oh, I should have had more balloons in the center there. Unfortunately, the king and queen did not follow the golem. I should have been more on top of that spell to try and get that. Right, so I'm going to just try and drop a heal here. Maybe if we drop... No, there's no way I'm going to get these guys in the middle here, unfortunately. This is a super big bummer that one Inferno stayed alive, because there's no way now that I am going to get the 2nd star. So that's a bummer, man. Hopefully RT can come in for me. The minions that I have left aren't going to get it done. So these spells are just no good for me now. It would have been so good if those could have worked outside. I was paying way too much attention to those balloons on the inside. This should have been easy for me. But, and then I missed with my freeze completely too. So this is a really bad deal for me. I made a couple of big mistakes. Let's go back to it here and see what I could have done differently. Hidito got 85%, so I'm not worried about getting that. Let's just go back to it here. I'm super frustrated about the way this played out. Let's just watch the war event, see what I could have done differently. I was planning on a bigger group of balloons getting to the center there, but it did not work out for me. So let's speed this up. The funnel worked all right. I had a lot of this cleared over here. So the lava popped over there. So look at this big funnel right here. And then look at this funnel over here. And then all of a sudden these balloons, I spread them a little too wide. I should have just funneled them all perfectly towards the center here. But those two went inside. And then I haste those. I should have hasted these two as well. And I should have just dropped 2 haste in there to get this hurried. I didn't think those single shot infernos would kill my balloons that fast. And then those balloons went over there instead of back over here or to this. And that is what screwed the pooch for me. So not a good deal. I should have looked a little more closely at Hidito's. I forgot about these Teslas in here too, but I should have made sure that my balloons were all going to the center instead of funneling around the outside, because that really killed me. And look at all unused spells that were supposed to be dropped on top of the balloons. So once the balloons go down in this attack, it is game over, because my minions and my pups were going to get in there and clean up the middle units, and then my balloons were going to come around the outside, and I was going to heal and freeze those. So didn't work out the way I wanted it to, but sometimes that is the way it goes. So I'm going to plan my next attack, and you will see that. Hopefully I'll have a little bit more luck on that one. Okay, guys, so here we go. Here is the last attack of the day for me. Now, we have pretty much sealed up this war. There's only 3 hours left. They have a lot of attacks left, but they have done a really bad job at 3-starring a lot of our bases. So I think we're pretty safe here. If it was a little more intense, I might be planning this a little more intensely. But here is the base. Now this is a super messy base, but it is a fairly new Town Hall 11. It was maxed or near maxed at Town Hall 10, and it is just starting to get some of the Town Hall 11 things upgraded. And of course the Eagle definitely makes that a full-blown Town Hall 11. Anytime you put an Eagle on a base, you're gaining a lot of weight. I don't suggest doing that until all your other weapons are max. So here's the plan, guys. We're going to go in it with this troop combo. We got 28 bowlers, so it is a mass bowler attack. We got a couple Valkyrie that are going to take out some bombs. We got a Golem to hopefully get into the middle of the base right away. We need to change that Warden to ground. That thing is going to die way too fast if we keep it on air. So that's why you go over your checklist and check those things off. Let's change him to ground and check that base out again. And okay, so here's the deal. We're going to blow open this wall section right in here, and we're going to lay the queen down probably on this unit here, and make it easy for her to head in towards that hole. And I'm going to put one bowler here actually, and he'll double bounce these 2 units to create a nice pathway inside for all the rest of the troops to go into. And I'm going to put a couple bowlers on a few of these units that are free, because a bowler on this will just double bounce, take out both those, and then a bowler here will eventually move over here and double bounce onto here, and perhaps move over here and get that without getting shot too. So there's a lot of free units in here to take out, and then I've got a couple freeze. I'll probably put 1 freeze on this Inferno and 1 freeze on that Inferno. Clan War Castle is super hard to draw out, so I'm just going to put a Golem in there. Hopefully those Clan War Castle troops will latch onto that Golem. I'll drop a poison on it, and hopefully they'll die off before they do too much damage to my bowlers. The bowlers is what I don't want the Clanmore Castle troops to get at. Let's see how this goes. Check, check, check. Everything's checked. Alright. We should be good to go. 2 rages. I'll do one initially, and then another one maybe a little while after that. So I'm going to lay this bowler here first. So he's double bouncing those units. Lay this one here, this one, and maybe this one. Looks like I might be able to get one here without getting shot. That'll be really good because he'll get close to taking out that unit too. Let's just go ahead and lay down this archer queen with all of these on her. Blow open these walls while we're at it here. Okay, so see that nice funnel there? Now we might as well just lay this stuff down. Get all those bowlers in there. Get Warden in there before that eagle stuff comes down. Go ahead and save that. Oh shoot, I was a little bit late with my poison spell, but it shouldn't be too bad. I just rage the snot out of these puppies. All my heroes are still alive. That's good. A lot of my bowlers are still alive. I'm just gonna freeze that eagle. And unfortunately, my bowlers all went around. So they are not helping me out in this case. The healers are still on my archer queen, so that's good. So the infernos are gone. The eagle is gone. I'm going to use both my heroes' abilities here. I got a lot of bowlers left. Got the archer queen left. And a healer is on the bowlers, so I don't think this is going to be a 3-star attack, but you never know. It could still pan out. That healer is on those bowlers, keeping them alive. Oh, but then 2 got sprung. And that's that. Over here. Oh, almost got that wizard tower. So this archer queen could clean up this base because there's not a whole lot of weapons left, but she's got a lot of work cut out for her. She's got to get somewhere in a big hurry, and she's got to go through some walls. So I don't think it's going to be a 3-star attack, but it's definitely going to be a high percentage 2-star attack for her. Fortunately, I laid down some of those bowlers to get a lot of those side units cleared out, but because she has to pass through this wall here, it's just not quite going to happen. Unfortunately, man. A few things done differently, and we could have had ourselves a nice 3-star attack here. So that's the way this war pans out, guys. I'm just losing this, but tune in for the next episodes and you'll see our win streak and see what we got going on. It looks like it's going to be about a 98% war here. So our 98% attack. So close. If that bowler would have taken out that wizard tower, we would have had 100%. But it didn't quite work out for us. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to this channel. You will learn a lot. All right, guys. Peace out and God bless.